Okay, so Shubhan and I, we are both decided to actually this is a show that we recorded about an hour back. As you guys watch this, the selection meeting is about to start, and obviously the moment the selection meeting is over, we will both come live. Shubhan will possibly do Hindi with Rohit, and I will do English with Shomik and Bharat. But going into the selection meeting, we have debated this to the till the dogs come home. There are still 6 positions which can be debated. One, there is a dark horse in Riyan Parag. Is it Washington Sundar versus Riyan Parag? Can that be a debate? Jitesh Sharma versus Dhruv Jurel? Certainly a debate. Certainly a debate. Shubman Gill and Yashasvi Jaiswal obviously has been the focal point and all the talk. Is Jaiswal slightly ahead because you can have him in the team as backup, but if you have Shubman, he has to play. What is the position of Shreyas Iyer? Can Shreyas Iyer still make the team or can he not? In the fast bowling, is it Prasidh Krishna or is it Harshit Rana? And what will be the selector's approach towards Jasprit Bumrah, who is available? These are the central points. And by the way, yesterday night, Surya Kumar Yadav, about what was it, around I think evening, he took the flight from Bengaluru where he was recuperating and he was at the center of excellence. He has passed his fitness test. He flew into Bombay late at night yesterday. So the captain will be there and will also be part of the press conference. Shubhan, your first thoughts on all of these points and where do you stand?
Gorilla, this is typical. This is a typical Indian selection meeting before a major tournament. Before even if you remember the last T20 World Cup, the position of Rinku Singh, whether he will go or not, there was a huge wave that Rinku Singh should be there in the T20 World Cup squad. But at the last moment, a call was made that we will take Shivam Dube and not Rinku Singh because of the spin hitting ability. They needed a middle over enforcer against spin, and Shivam Dube was picked. And Rinku Singh, despite doing so well for India, despite doing so well for KKR, he missed out on that night. So it's not the first time that and I'm saying because fans have a very short-term memory. That is why I'm saying this is not the first time that positions of players, big name players, are being decided at the last moment once again. There's a rough idea among the selectors, among the think tank, that what team they have to pick. But again, as you said, 4, 5, 6 positions that will be debated. Some will be missed out, some will be picked. I don't know whether eyebrows will be raised because all of them have played for India in the past in the shortest format. But there will be some exclusions where selectors will say, or the players will say, this player could have been there. He has been hard done by. But that's very natural when you have such competition, such intense competition. Now the question remains.
Do you think 15 or 17? 17 solves all your problems. But
Exactly,
if you do the
that's my
15,
point. Yeah.
then yeah, I mean, my point is if you do the 15, it shows decisiveness, what you are
Right.
thinking, number one. Number two, by taking a bloated side, you will only put a temporary lid on these issues. Once in Dubai, all of these issues will come in again. When you and I or Rohit or or our team travels to Dubai, ahead of the first game, same questions will come up. So if you pick 17 for the next 15 days, you can be sure that okay, no further heartburn. But again, it will come up. And why would you pick a 17 if you decisively know? Because a test series is coming up against the West Indies. So my point
Right.
is, if you know that you don't want to play a Jaiswal or for that matter Gill, why would you want to pick them and not keep them for the West Indies series where they can train for red ball? So decisive selection making, according to me, should be the need of the hour. Your thoughts?
Absolutely, absolutely, I agree. And yeah, even in the World Cup next year, you will be able to pick only 15 and not 17 or 18. Yes, you can have your traveling reserves with them, but they will remain reserves and not your main squad players. So I think it's better to go with 15. Make the hard calls, make the tough calls. Yes, players will feel hard done by who don't get the call up, but that has been the case with Indian cricket with such competition. But again, the names you took, 6 names, five, 6 names for those crucial slots. I think You are absolutely right in when saying that, these are the names, and that is why they have taken up a buffer time of 1.5 and 2 hours, because they need to discuss such players. You have certain slots who are automatically picked, about 10 to 11 players, but apart from that, the last remaining 5 6 players, it will be debated, and the biggest debate will be to whether to pick Shubman Gill or Yashasvi Jaiswal as your third opener, or as your preferred opener for the Asia Cup. And it's a very tough call. It's a very very tough call, because you get two different type of players: one who can warm the bench if need be, one whom you have to play because he's your test captain. And dynamics are such in Indian cricket that if you pick a Shubman Gill who is your test captain now, you can't drop him from the playing 11. Otherwise people will say, अरे कैसा test captain जो T20 squad में he's warming the bench. So very tough call. It will affect his brand also, that, despite being a captain of one format, he's being warming the bench. So uh, and in Indian cricket, people think about brand image, brand valuation, even from the selectors or the broadcast point of view. With Yashasvi, you can keep him, but you can have the option of not playing him, uh, as was the case during the T20 World Cup. So there are lots of ifs and buts. Both of them have their cases. One is an explosive opener, someone who can fit in the current mold of uh, the brand that this Surya's team is playing. That is Yashasvi Jaiswal. With Shubman Gill, you have a player who is certain to score runs, but again his tempo, the kind of way he approaches an innings, that's a question mark, because we have not seen Shubman go bang slam play bang slam cricket from word go in IPL, or for the Indian T20I team in the past. So Boria, I think that's a very very tough call. That do you want to look into the conditions of Dubai? Do you want to be a bit conservative, given that the game against Pakistan is a must win, or do you say no? We will keep Yashasvi, and then a final call on the 11 will be taken by Surya and the coaching staff or the think tank team management. Uh, but again, who would you pick? Who would you pick? I'll put you in the spot.
I'll answer that. I'll definitely answer that because I've written a column on that also. But before that, let me make 2 points. One, you know, whoever is picked in this squad will be picked on merit. That is how good the Indian talent pool is. So whoever watches this broadcast or will watch our lives, and many thousand people will, please, for God's sake, do not bring conspiracy theories in. Shreya Iyer drop means Gautam Gambhir doesn't like him. Shubman Gill doesn't get whatever support. All this is nonsense. Ultimately, the selectors and the coach and the captain will pick a team that will represent India and has the best chance of winning. Also, the Asia Cup is a rehearsal for the World Cup. So any player who is not picked here doesn't mean that he will not play the World Cup. Somebody who doesn't do well at the Asia Cup also gives an opportunity for that change to happen. There will be an Australia white ball series, there will be a South Africa white ball series, there will be a New Zealand white ball series. So plenty of opportunity going forward for players to make it into the World Cup squad. So keep these things in mind. It's absolutely essential that whoever is picked, you agree that has been picked on merit and deserves a spot in that Indian side, and don't bring conspiracy theories in and start this whole fan war and toxic fan war. Shubman Gill versus Shreya Iyer versus Jaiswal versus Samson. All that is not required. My second point, before I answer Shubhan's question, is look, there have been multiple instances where IPL form has not been the judge. Take Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma did not have a good IPL in 24. Went and played fantastically well in the T20 World Cup. That Australia knock, that England knock stands out, and that is why India, kind of went into the final and eventually won the competition. So it is not IPL form. So if you say why Tilak Varma, because he did not have an IPL with an average of 31, there are many instances in front of you where IPL form has not been the judge. What Tilak Varma or Samson or Abhishek Sharma has done in for India should also be considered and equally be considered. That's a point. Now to answer Shubhan's question, my top three simple, has to be Sanju Samson, Abhishek Sharma, and Tilak Varma. If you don't pick these three and play them, and I'm saying playing 11 and play them, then you are actually doing disservice to them after having given them the opportunity for the last 12 months. Whatever the reason, they have played for India. There is no reason why these three will not get an opportunity at the Asia Cup. If one of them fail at the Asia Cup, replace them. Replace them with Shubman Gill or Yashasvi Jaiswal. Coming to your question, I would pick Yashasvi Jaiswal for the reason you said, because he can also be, as a reserve. Shubman Gill cannot be a reserve. Now, if you have decided that it's Samson, Abhishek Sharma, and Tilak Verma as your number 1, 2, 3, then there is no reason to get Shubman Gill into the squad just as backup. He doesn't deserve to be backup. So clear clarity of thought. If Shubman Gill is part of your playing 11, get him. And I've got no problems in getting Gill. He's a gun player, a tremendous player. But it will depend on continuity. If the selectors are opting for continuity, it is Samson, Sharma, and Tilak Verma. If the selectors are not opting for continuity and feel that, oh, you know what, given conditions, given everything, Gill is a better choice, I've got no trouble. You ask me, I would go with the continuity part because that is what these guys have achieved in the last 12 months. So I'm clear. Three, Yashasvi Jaiswal as backup, but Sanju Samson, Abhishek Sharma, and Tilak Verma numbers 1, 2, 3 for me. Five, I know Shreyas Iyer has not batted at five. I know he has batted more at 3, 1100 runs, and 4. 4 is his more stable position. But because you have Sky at 4, can you look at Shreyas Iyer at number 5? Let me throw that back to you. Do you think Shreyas Iyer can be a possible number 5? Or do you think no, there is Hardik Pandya, there is Akshar Patel, there is, these guys can bat and Rinku Singh comes in maybe as at 6 or 7. How do you look at that conundrum?
Borila, if given a choice, I would straight away pick Shreyas Iyer at 5. I have no doubts that he can come and smash the ball from word go. Exceptional spinner, player of spin, possibly the best player of spin in the players among the players that we are talking about in contention for the Asia Cup. Uh, and see, you always have the option to change your batting unit as per the requirements of that particular game. If the team is 180 for 2 or 180 for 3 in say 15 overs, you have the option of holding back Shreyas Iyer like he was doing when he was the captain of KKR. There were numerous instances where he did not come to bat at 3 or 4, whatever his position was. He promoted Andre Russell, he promoted Rinku Singh. So with Shreyas, you always have the option to hold him back or to promote him as per the requirement of the game. If you are seeing a Rashid Khan or a Noor Ahmed or for example Pakistan's spinners or Oman or UAE spinners bowl well, you can throw Shreyas Iyer and say, take them down. He's your sharpshooter kind of a battle. So given the kind of form he shown in the IPL for Punjab Kings, he has worked on his issues against the short bowling. He has worked his game against pacers, against spinners. He's a natural X factor player. He's your X factor player who can take them down in any part of the match. So I think I'll have Shreyas at 5 if given an option. But I won't be surprised if they go with someone like a Rinku Singh or even a Shivam Dubey or even a Riyan Parag for that matter. If they play him in the 11 or have him in the 15, then
That's
someone
a
like
very good
Riyan
point.
Parag can give you that option of okay, send Hardik Pandya if need be, send Akshar Patel if need be. You don't have to give a fixed position to Riyan Parag because he has batted from 3 to 6 or 7, even 7 he has batted for Rajasthan Royals. So he has that option of flexibility in that batting order. Plus, if the pitches in Dubai will turn, so he will give you that off spin, leg spin kind of thing, and give you an extra bowling option to use.
Good that you brought the Rian Parag, selection into the mix because Washington Sundar is the other option. I mean, off spinner bats well, but Washington Sundar, yes, we saw fantastic power hitting in that last Test match at the Oval. But when I see Rian Parag and I see Washington Sundar, I do see Rian Parag, getting an opportunity or possibly getting an opportunity. Both of these guys have the chance, and
Right.
Rian Parag can hit the ball long with the helpful conditions, can give you 2, 3 overs of spin, is a gun fielder, outstanding fielder, will hardly drop a catch and produce some amazing runouts and catches. So fielding is an additional plus. Could be a dark horse. Could be a dark horse, but Washington Sundari and Parag, that is the other debate. And for final few minutes on the show, Shubhan, the second wicketkeeper option, Sanju Samson is your number one. He will go in with your, as your number one keeper. Who is it? Jitesh Sharma, who has better power hitting, or is it Dhruv Jurel, who is more responsible with the bat and could be a tad better keeper? Where do you stand on this wicketkeeper issue? Dhruv Jurel versus Jitesh Sharma.
Bolida, I'll take Jitesh Sharma because I would give that would give some sort of flexibility also in the squad in case Samson gets injured unfortunately, or in case Samson does not click and you want to play in a Jitesh Sharma, then you will obviously have, but again, have that option of bringing in Yashasvi Jaiswal as an opener and fit in Jitesh Sharma as one of your finishers at possibly at number 5 or 6, play 5 to give 5 to Hardik Pandya, make Jitesh bat at 6. You will have that flexibility in your batting order as well. If you are picking Dhruv Jurel, then it's better to make him bat at the top of the order because that will give him some time to settle it down. So I think Jitesh has an upper hand, has played for India, has batted for India as well, did decently against South Africa where he last played, and then for Royal Challengers Bengaluru in the IPL as well. So he's a very good finisher. He's not your top order option, but if you want to have some different kind of options, then Samson, who is your first choice keeper, who will play as an opener possibly, and then Jitesh Sharma, who can come in if you want to make changes, then bring in a Yashasvi Jaiswal as an opener and play Jitesh as one of your finishers. That's my thought.
Last point to debate. I mean, in the pace bowling department, Arshdeep Singh and Jasprit Bumrah more or less pick themselves, unless you don't want to take Jasprit Bumrah and keep him for red ball, which is a consideration. You might just give him West Indies first test as a break and allow him to recuperate also. So Jasprit Bumrah and Arshdeep Singh. Is it Harshit Rana? Is it Prasidh Krishna? Again, Harshit Rana has done well for India. So has Prasidh in red ball. Harshit Rana need not have the best of IPL. Prasidh had a fantastic IPL. Both of these guys can pose a debate. So that is the final one. I mean, who do you think can be the pace bowling third option? Hardik Pandya will play as the third seamer. So it's more or less certain that Bumrah, Arshdeep Singh and Hardik Pandya will play. But if you want to rest Bumrah, say Oman match or UAE game or any other game that you don't want to play Jasprit Bumrah, you might have to go in with either a Harshit Rana or Prasidh Krishna. Who's your option for that one?
Harshit any day. In T20 cricket, it's Harshit any day. Better bowler, yes, he did not have the best of IPL, but the entire KKR team was down and out. So no one had a very good IPL as per se. So Harshit any day, he's playing in Delhi Premier League currently and is captaining a side, bowling well, picking up wickets, scoring runs with the bat. So he's doing everything. And in T20 cricket, even if you need batting depth against, if Harshit plays against Oman, then he provides that as well. So in T20 cricket, shorter burst of spells, Harshit Rana definitely. Prasidh has done well in the T20 game, but I think for Prasidh, for a bowler like Prasidh, it's better to give him that space of okay, you have started to do well in Test cricket, do that. Don't give too many formats to him. I'm just not saying typecast him, but at this point, don't give too many options to Prasidh Krishna. Let him focus on test cricket and possibly ODI cricket, and make Harshit play the T20 cricket, which is his best format to play.
Let's end the show here with the point that look, Shubhan and I discussed the men's selection. Okay, there is an
Yeah.
equally important women's selection today for the World Cup, and Snehashish and Trisha, the two people who will cover the women's World Cup from on ground, have been discussing women's cricket every day. So don't come and tell us why are you only debating men's, because we have decided and divided, specialized things between ourselves that okay, we are focusing on the men's selection today, whereas Snehashish and Trisha, who have been analyzing the women's game all through the year, it is not as if Shubhan and I will not get in or someone else will not get in, but these two have analyzed the women's game all through the year and deserve to do the shows more than us. So that's how we have divided, all sports between us. So you will see shooting, which is going on in Kazakhstan at the moment, Rohan focusing on that, and Abhishek Mishra focusing on that. You will see Rahul Giri focusing on football. So that's how you will see that sports have been divided between quite a few of us, and I try and dabble into to everything. So that's all we have for this particular show. In maybe what 1 hour from now, the moment the selection is over and the press conference is over, you will see us live. This has been one of the most interesting selection meetings in a fairly long time, with so much to talk about. Whoever gets in, whoever misses out. So do join us then, and no conspiracy theories, please. We are no PR, nor are we haters. We don't care. We are just going to debate points, give it rational thoughts, objective understanding. If we are saying something, that's because we believe in. Nobody pays us. Nobody dare do that with us. So it's as simple as that. Shubman Chakraborty, always good fun speaking to you.
Thank you.
Back in an hour. Thank you very much for joining.